Welcome in, gamers. We're back with part two, I guess, part two of what we're doing. Yeah.
Yes. Part two of our experimental analog horror deep dive into Greylock. There's something evil under that mountain, yes sirree, and we're gonna investigate it.
Tape 9, but part two.
Yeah, tape 9, but part two. So at this point, if you haven't already watched Greylock yourself, go do it. It's a hell of a good series. And if you have watched Greylock and are just tagging along, welcome aboard.
That's what I'm saying.
Hope you enjoy the ride.
Yeah, the ride. The wondrous ride.
I kind of wanted to. Yeah. I kind of wanted to give us a little bit of a recap, because it has been like about 2 weeks or so. So
Right.
bit of a recap, because last time we watched tapes 1 through 8. Some of the important things to remember is that the company Semiodyne had their information accessed by an unknown third party. One of the participants of the Thought Form Manifester was Alexander Michael Marsh, whose wife is dead, and so is their potentially stillborn, non-existent baby, like
Ray of
actual phantom
sunshine.
pregnancy. Yeah, ray of sunshine. This entire series. Other important names to remember was Dr. Bernard Hayes, who was the pioneer behind the Thought Form Manifester. I believe it was in about tape 4 or 5 when we were introduced to Frank Porter, as well as the people working in the construction company digging into Mount Greylock. And then, everything went topsy-turvy after about 3 days' time.
Yeah.
Teeth were vibrating and stuff.
Not just for meth.
Not just for
the first time.
Yeah. This was something special. We were introduced to Arnold Rivers, who was one of the workers that was taking pictures to basically pass along to the head of Semiodyne. And he died. He got godded by our favorite faceless white entity. Don't know what to quite call him. Yeah. So most of the story from this point on is mostly going to be focusing on either Alexander Michael Marsh, or say like Jim Melgren, who is the investigator that the information was sent to after Arnold died.
Is Jim the archaeologist?
Jim Melgren is the investigator. They talked about that in a previous episode, that he is trying to expose government corruption and get them held accountable for the sus stuff they're doing. He was the one that had exposed that after they tried to cover it up, that everything was A-OK. He was the one that had basically supposedly hijacked the signal and broadcast to the world that the government is lying.
Okay.
Then we had Don Wright, who was the newscaster, who got absolutely face rearranged.
Yeah, the liar.
I don't think he's getting better from that one. Yeah, the liar. Yeah. I think that's about as much of a recap as we need. Like, that's kind of like the main points. Other things. Something in early Earth history crashed into the world and left part of itself inside the mountain, and is probably some type of cosmic god. So, that's cool.
Probably.
Yeah.
We'll find out. This time
we're
on
gonna
Dragon Ball
find
Z.
out. I think we have tapes 9 through 12 to go through, and that's a bit of still over a little bit of an hour of viewing content. So we're just gonna hop right into it. This is tape 9, Trojan Technology. Yeah. Get ready for the ride.
Accessing GVS properties. 101 WRAV FM radio station. Date of broadcast December 13th, 1963. Segment announcement of the National Access Initiative. Beginning playback.
In one of his first acts after his historic succession, President Lyndon B. Johnson's administration has announced an upcoming program that will
You see the TikToks of some guy rapping songs for President Lyndon B. Johnson.
Yeah.
Love those. I don't know why.
Hey man, to each their own. It's a unique approach.
And something for sure.
Have equal access to vital communication tools and ways to stay informed, fostering connectivity, security, and unity across the nation. Under this groundbreaking initiative, eligible American households will receive packages containing a myriad of electronics so that citizens may stay properly engaged with one another and remain knowledgeable regarding important events. The electronics such as telephones, televisions, and radios. These packages will also include items aimed at keeping families safe, with devices such as smoke alarms, burglar alarms, and even flashlights.
Like, real
These
quick,
things will empower...
is this, like, they are aware of the fact that shit's fucky, they are actively trying to solve things, they are trying to keep everybody safe? Is that what's going on right now?
I'm going to tell you right now, no, absolutely not. In fact, you're going to see exactly what is going on, and it's going to piss you off.
Okay, so they're sending all these safety tools to families for some
They
reason.
are sending all sorts of different electronics to every eligible home in America: telephones, televisions, smoke alarms, flashlights, you name it. All sorts of different electronic equipment.
Okay.
This was like the national, I think it's a connectivity initiative, or something like that.
To not only stay involved in their communities, but to remain prepared for any emergency as well. President Johnson himself was quoted as saying that in this era of progress and innovation, it is crucial for every American to have the tools necessary as they navigate the challenges of modern life in an era of ever-increasing technological dependence. These electronics packages are being made available to American households through a partnership with world-renowned technology manufacturer Semiodyne USA.
Oh, right here. Hold on, we're going to go back a frame because President Kennedy says no to Semiodyne USA.
Okay.
So, and then we
That
see
checks out.
assassin kills Kennedy, Lyndon Johnson sworn in. So you'll see. Oh yeah, so here's a fine example. Like we see what do we see? Video active, audio active. 1966 it looks like. I can't tell the exact date, but that's definitely the year.
Yeah.
The technology giant's expertise in creating cutting-edge, revolutionary technologies over the past decades has made them a household name, and their gracious contribution to this initiative ensures that the devices provided will be of the highest quality.
Nice.
Still 1966.
I'm trying to think about what a high-quality device would be in 1966. So, like, do they have colored fucking TVs yet?
I think.
When did Wizard of Oz come out?
Oh gosh. Hold on. When was Wizard of Oz made? August 25th, 1939.
Okay.
When did color TVs come out? It wouldn't be until, let's see. Manufactured in April 1954, by 1960, roughly 2% of the U.S. population owned color television. So not even like a very commonly thing. 1968 was when they started, like a lot of major news, like broadcasts and stuff, were switching over to color.
Okay.
So this would be just before the advent of like mass color TV. Also, you just see someone looks like they're just sleeping in bed.
Yeah, I was kind of worried about that, but I was also...
Oh yeah.
I didn't really know what to think of it.
You'll see.
Further enhancing the experience and benefits for American citizens. When asked for a quote during a press conference earlier this week, President of Semiodyne USA, Percival C. Rothwell, had a lot to say.
The National Access Initiative represents a milestone in our nation's journey towards progress and inclusivity. It's a reflection of the American government and Semiodyne USA's unwavering commitment to empower every American citizen, regardless of age, location, or income, with the tools and resources needed to thrive in the electronic age.
Okay, so
1967.
Right off the rip, I gotta assume that we're getting some sort of fucky electronics that are going to fuck with every American household and spread chaos.
I mean, you'll see exactly what's going on in a moment.
I'm just making assumptions in hopes that I'm making right assumptions. You don't have to tell me
absolutely.
32% of American households still don't have a television in the house.
Good for them.
This means they are less informed and are unable to respond to emergencies as quickly or efficiently.
A much greater percentage of households have no smoke alarms to alert them in the event of a fire. Perhaps most shocking of all, 29% of Americans don't even have a telephone in their home, meaning they're unable to call for aid or even just contact friends or family members. They are left disconnected.
I mean, like, I don't know. It's a fun age here.
Yeah.
Like, you don't really need phones, etc. Like,
No.
everything's down the street.
And this was in an age where, like, horrible things were pretty much unthinkable.
Yeah.
I'll let you in on a little something.
Kennedy didn't go for it. But you assured me he was amenable. Or was that just more of your bullshit? No? He's gonna fucking expose our whole plan for the NII program. The meeting couldn't have gone worse. If that fucking Nick thinks he's gonna expose Simeon,
It's an Italian slur.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Is Mick Italian or Irish?
I think it's Irish, yeah.
after rejecting Operation Northwoods, and then that executive order involving the Federal Reserve,
Yeah, it's Irish.
there are a lot of snakes in the
Okay.
grass. But it's about time that Kennedy got bit.
At Simeodyne USA, we're building the future.
So if it wasn't clear, they, as per the lore of Greylock universe, Simeodyne was the ones that had Kennedy assassinated.
You know, I kind of fuck with the conspiracies.
It's a very interesting take on a real life historical event, and I can appreciate it.
I do like how everything kind of matches up with like what could possibly happen. Like, there's not some sort of like incoherency where like this happened in 1966, but this guy didn't exist in 1960. You know?
Yeah, they're keeping good historically.
They're at least like fact checking before they do things, which I really like.
Yeah, they're doing very good at keeping consistent.
It's pretty good.
And as the great-great-grandson of our company's founder and its current president, I'll tell you one irrefutable fact. The most
Nepo, baby.
Mm-hmm.
all roads lead to connectivity. Without connectivity, we have no future. The more isolated individuals are from one another, the weaker they are. The more easily...
There's like not one motherfucker in the 60s who didn't look like they were trying to abduct children.
Oh yeah, they all look like lizard people.
Yeah.
1968.
Hey, hon, have you seen the car keys?
Humanity has stood many times at the precipice of extinction. And the only reason we are still here today is because we stood there together. Simeodyne USA is
One sec.
here.
I didn't catch that frame. You saw that frame shift for a second.
I didn't notice it.
Let me see. I love doing this with my analog horror stuff.
He
Right
sits
there.
about.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Oh fuck,
That's cool.
that's pretty cool.
That looks like some cult shit, you know,
It
like
really
some
does.
secret society thing.
Gives
I like
me,
that.
What's that fucking called? The big one.
The Illuminati.
The Illuminati. I couldn't think of words. I was thinking the I. He sits
Close
up.
enough, yeah.
The guy in the one frame said, "Honey, have you seen my keys?" And I immediately went to make sure I put my keys away and didn't like leave them in the fucking door. Yeah.
Happens.
No, yeah, that happens for sure.
It's a nice visual there.
Yeah, I like that.
Simeodyne USA is here with you every step of the way.
Oh yeah, right here. The NIA program was a trap. They are watching. They are listening. Fuck LBJ. Fuck Simeodyne. I won't be your lab rat anymore.
Okay, just tell us who this is.
No, it doesn't say. So, like, this is now in 1990. This would be like 20 some years after the initiative has started.
Okay.
So, this is like someone's aware that Simeodyne has been actively spying on them for at least 20 years now.
Yeah.
Which is kind of wild, you know?
It is extremely wild, and for it not to be caught. I mean, I guess if like we're in that, so we're only like just now getting into the point where like you're not just a conspiracy theorist for thinking your government doesn't want the best for you.
Yeah.
It's kind of bonkers, actually.
Oh yeah. It's definitely getting on that territory where it's like, ooh, you're getting real close to reality here.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it though.
I like it.
Imagine being this dude's like FBI agent watching him through a smoke detector.
Shit, I gotta file so much fucking paperwork.
Whether it's from a lack of infrastructure or a lack of income, no one should be restricted access to potentially life-saving and life-enhancing technology. And this is only the beginning. We have so much more planned so that Americans can all truly be equal in our society.
Unlikely.
Security, connectivity, accessibility. It is our belief that it is these three factors that make America the best country in the world.
93.
Mm-hmm.
Playing with shadow puppets.
I can never tell what this is because of how the visual looks, but like there's definitely, I mean, we can obviously tell something's about to come out of the closet.
Yeah.
But I always look at this as like this is a rope, right? Every time I see this, I can't quite tell.
Yeah, I can't really tell what that's doing either.
Because it's either just like a person standing here, or it's a person at the end of the rope, you know?
Yeah, it definitely looks like something's being blocked, creating the shadow, obviously, so.
Yeah.
I think you.
So it's hard to say. Oh, they're cheering on this asshole.
Fuck you, Beach.
Oh yeah, secret society shit.
Stated that these monumental benefits won't only be made available to American households, but to police and fire departments,
Oh, of course they will.
schools, and to small businesses as well. The Johnson administration has stated that while they are going to begin launching this landmark program right away, it will first be made available only in select areas as construction crews from coast to coast prepare to establish important infrastructure that will support the National Access Initiative program.
One second, because I think that was something important we need to see.
Okay.
They always do this where there's like a split frame shift. Unless I saw nothing and I'm... Yeah, I didn't see anything. Okay, no, never mind.
Fair enough. Just a reminder, kids, your government doesn't care about you unless you have money.
Right there.
So, dude.
He looks nice.
He's gonna ask me for $5.
Oh, yeah. Now we're in 1994.
Okay.
Hello?
Is that Wake Up Katie?
Is somebody there?
Yeah, Katie.
Okay.
Where are my glasses? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Who are you?
I don't fuck with that.
My imaginary friend,
Nah, I don't know if I like that.
but I didn't imagine you.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, that's how that works. That's some sincere gaslighting.
Doctor's office place.
Yeah.
I had to go.
This is gaslighting before it was cool.
I can't find my glasses, so I can't really see you.
Don't get your glasses.
How did you get there?
Oh, yeah, that's so trustworthy.
Oh.
Really?
Come get them. Then you'll be able to see me.
If anyone sounds like RFK, immediately distrust them.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how I measure trustiness.
He sounds like...
Trustworthiness.
I'm trying to think of who he sounds like to me.
Yeah, all I hear is RFK.
No.
It's okay to shit on people with disabilities if they have bad opinions. Hot take.
I don't know about that one, Chief, but you do you, King.
Controversial things. Controversial things with Tyro.
Just a little bit closer.
He's gonna suck your toes right off your fucking body, Katie. Stay in bed.
He might. Watch this.
You're gonna get dabbed up. Oh, bitch.
Oh, first thing. Hold on. So I saw it for a split second there.
So there's
right
blood on
there.
lens. The fuck is that?
I theorize that is the thought form manifester. That's what the machine looks like that like creates these monsters.
Okay.
And then also because I kind of want to like see if I can get a glimpse of the monster. It's just like a pale fucking ghoul looking thing.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
That's my imaginary friend. That's what I think when I hear imaginary friend.
Yeah, not a big fan.
That is horrifying.
He looks like he looks. Yeah, he looks like he lives in West Virginia.
Yeah. This is someone deep in the woods.
Yeah. Dork me.
Oh, she did.
She did as
The
hell.
Johnson administration went on to say that their current projections for a nationwide release are for some time between mid-1966 and early 1967. Citizens will be mailed informational packets regarding the National Access
Pack these
Initiative,
nuts in your mouth.
including information on
Absolutely.
how to apply as the program becomes available in their area.
1987.
We're skipping around time a lot here.
Yeah, but this one's important.
Hello, you've reached Alex Marsh and Tiffany Crisaldi. We're not able to get to the phone, so please leave a message after the tone and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
I know you remember those names.
Yup.
All right. So yeah, Semiodyne is basically putting monitoring equipment inside all these random electronics they were sending out to American homes.
They're just spying on everybody like the FBI.
That's that NSA shit right there, you know?
Yeah, they're deep in our budissies.
Mm-hmm.
Even your bidet
It's
has a
why,
government
like,
agent.
I normally have like a list for whenever I'm on like my my basket weaving forums that if I notice someone that shouldn't be there, I have a list of like buzzwords that immediately get you put on a watch list, and I'll spam them all at once in any thread, just to kind of like get someone in trouble.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, keeps the place secure.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Making them have some paperwork so they don't come back.
Yeah.
Look, these is crunchy, goddamn.
Very crunchy.
It's like 1990s, like video glitches. Always like kind of like weirdly pretty visuals. Like I don't know why.
It's cool to see like as like this analog way compared to like a digital rendition of these graphical glitches.
It does have a little bit more heart in it.
Yeah. Dead rat.
Dead rat. Good riddance, bitch.
Hey, now we don't say that about rats.
Oh, I like. Why are you recording it so heavily? You saw what the fuck it is. Those got all the cheddar.
It's got all that cheddar. You just find a rat in the woods and you're like, I have to record this for future generations.
I wonder what everybody else will think about this rat that died in the woods. Like, it doesn't look suspicious.
To pick it up now.
It looks fucking frozen.
Ah, it's rigor mortis.
Yeah. Jump at the camera. Do it, rat. Jump at the camera.
Look at it, flick at everest.
Look at the wrist. Okay. Cool. I'm glad you found a dead rat.
Yeah.
Chew toy for the next couple days.
It's treasure.
I too. Can you bitches answer your fucking phone?
Hey, babe. I'm just checking in. Could you please give me a call as soon as you can? Don't worry about work either, please. You're way more important, okay? Okay. I love you.
Okay, I love you. Anime.
So this is this is Mr. Marsh.
Yes. Mr. Thought Baby.
Yeah. Imaginary baby.
Imagine no see baby.
She seems to only be getting worse with time. She spent a lot of time by herself.
Do we know who's interviewing him right now?
What's that?
Do we know who's interviewing him right now?
I'm assuming like he's having a police interview.
Okay.
This looks like a police interrogation room.
She always picked up the phone whenever I called. She knew it would worry me sick if she didn't pick up the phone. But this time, on that day, she didn't pick up.
I need to pause it for 2 seconds because my cat is being a real jerk and is clawing at my window, and I'm gonna like throw him.
In Minecraft, not actually throwing his cat, I promise. Oh. I'm kind of curious as to what's happening with her. For sure. It's actually really kind of fucking strange. I mean, obviously it's strange, but just the thought process.
I intended to throw my cat with the force of fucking Babe Ruth or something like that.
Okay, all right. I was defending you. Do you want to fucking out yourself to PETA real quick? I mean,
for legal reasons, I'm joking. I love my cats.
PETA,
I make a bunch of empty threats at them because they're peckerheads and they're annoying.
What's that one government fucking organization that comes in and fucking murders your pets?
Oh, that's the ATF.
The ATF.
Alcohol,
the ATF,
tobacco, and firearms. Yeah,
they come in for your shit.
Yeah.
Your pets have been breathing too much. If you don't mind, I'll take care of it.
Your rifle's looking about half of an inch longer than it should. We're gonna have, or half an inch shorter than it should. We're gonna have to do something to your dog.
Absolutely. So something happens to her, or has happened to her. We don't know of yet.
Yes, he is currently being interviewed by the police because after they lost the baby, he had basically been calling home to her every day to make sure she's okay. But this one particular day, she didn't answer the phone, and he figured something was up.
Yeah.
Which he was right.
I mean, if your girl always able to answer the phone, always picking up, and then she doesn't randomly.
Oh yeah.
Could have been taking a fat dookie, but like.
Hope everything's okay. You're probably just busy doing something, but we've been talking every day since I've been back to work, so I'm getting a bit worried, so please call me back, okay?
Don't be worried. She's probably fine.
Probably just taking a shit for like 3 days.
She's probably fine.
Okay,
I thought it was a rocket ship at first.
No.
I'm sorry, I'm kind of freaking out. I'll be there soon. I love you.
That was definitely some interesting looking, like a ritual circle.
What does that username say?
Dr. Heinrich right here, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Medical Examiner Westfield, May 19th, 1987, 3:23 p.m. Intake report for Tiffany Elaine Marie Crisaldi. Caucasian female, age 28, 39, 26, 30, 27, 25.
Does not know her age.
No, she's going through them all.
Case number
Yeah.
87-0. 091-HA. This autopsy will be conducted at the request of the Adams Police Department. Initial external evaluation reveals a resinous black substance adhered to the face, neck, and upper thoracic region. Samples have been obtained. Additionally, the eyes are fully retracted. These observations are aside from any traditional indicators of struggle or violence as a cause of death. Rigor and legal mortis
Just leaking to death?
the estimated time of death.
She leaked a little bit, yeah.
Of particular note, and the reason for this specialist report, is an unusual finding on the abdomen, specifically below the sternum.
Oh, that's a neat symbol.
Some sort
I
has
was gonna
been
say, is that
carved into the flesh.
tattoo or cut? Yeah, okay, it's carving.
Equally concerning is the absence of hemorrhaging in the surrounding tissues. Due in part to this, I've been able to ascertain that this symbol was carved into the skin post-mortem.
Yeah, I'd assume so.
In regards to
Yeah.
toxin, based on my
Kind of hard to
knowledge,
fucking carve a person while they're alive.
cuts were likely made
Yeah.
several hours after death.
So she was dead for hours before they cut into her.
Photographs and casts have been made for further analysis. I'll be consulting with forensic anthropologists and symbology experts to better understand the nature and potential significance of the symbol. In summary, while the exact cause of death is yet to be determined, it is the carving that requires the initiation of an immediate and in-depth investigation. This aspect of the case should be treated with utmost priority due to its unusual and
I'm really glad this guy's pushing through with actually doing his job.
We're recording now.
So this is the important part we have right here. This is an interview with Dr. So-and-so with Tiffany Crisaldi. So this would be the dead woman when she was a kid.
Yeah.
So this is going to be all important stuff.
Okay.
Probably.
So, Tiffany, you just had your 6th birthday, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you have a party?
Yeah.
How was it?
Good.
That's good. You're awfully quiet today. Are you seeing them again?
Yes.
Can you see them right now?
Yes.
Where are they?
Oh, shoot.
Where are they, Tiffany?
In your face.
Behind you.
Everywhere.
Ooh, even worse.
Yeah, it's not too good. If you're gonna see things, they should probably be in like 1 or 2 places occasionally.
Not everywhere. That's a new one.
A little bit much.
Time is 8:03 p.m. I conducted an examination of Miss Tiffany Crisaldi today. Her body arrived shortly before I was to leave the office for the day, but I decided to at least begin external examinations. Though it seemed misfortune loomed over the proceedings. Electrical flickers and inexplicable drops and spikes in room temperature.
Okay, so bitch be
repairs may be required.
carrying demons around with her or something? I don't know.
Possibly.
You got all
Nothing
that
good though.
bad energy around here, that bad juju be bringing them everywhere.
Yeah, you gotta get that shit out of here.
Yeah, piss it out. Drink more water and piss that bad juju out.
Mm-hmm.
After placing Miss Crisaldi in storage and moving on to cleaning up, my assistant Sarah mentioned that she'd heard what sounded like a woman crying, coming from the direction of the cooler.
That's
I
unnerving.
shrugged off her remark and
Oh, yeah.
let her leave early, telling her she was likely stressed or overtired. And I continued cleaning up on my own.
And then he heard it.
I didn't dare to
Yeah.
that I heard it as well.
Yep.
So here we see footage of the morgue.
Okay, are you ready?
Was there a little like flash when right before the morgue?
Yeah, let me see. You go back like right here, and we'll see if we catch it. Right there.
Yeah.
Let's see. No, it just looks like flash of like a different shot of the morgue.
Okay.
Good eye though. Good eye.
I saw something there. I wasn't sure.
Okay, are you ready, Tiffany?
I think so.
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll need you to follow my instructions, okay, Tiffany? As long as
lotion
you
in
do
the
that,
basket.
everything will be fine. Can you do that for me?
He's such a trustworthy doctor.
Okay.
Not horrifying whatsoever.
Good. I'm going to play some sounds that will help you through this exercise.
Fucking Darude Sandstorm of all things.
Yes.
Not that this music's any gonna help.
Close your eyes.
Well, this is kind of more anxiety inducing.
Keep them closed
Oh yeah.
until I tell you to open them. I want you to picture yourself standing outside your house in your front yard. It's a beautiful day out with big fluffy clouds and a blue sky. No one else is around. Now look down at the grass around you and watch how each blade moves in the gentle breeze.
Lobotomy now.
Look forward and see your house.
What's that?
Lobotomy now. That's your go-to. That's your solution. Lobotomy now.
Yeah.
Watch how the breeze.
This'll end well, I'm sure.
As it passes
Yeah. He needed redacted for a fantastic reason, for sure.
A little hard.
Mm-hmm.
Enough so the branches are swaying a little bit. You can hear all the rustling of the leaves around you. Wind calms down now, and you begin walking very slowly towards the front door of your house. Step. Step. Step.
Piss. Piss yourself. Piss yourself on command.
Step.
Absolutely. Right now.
And with each step you take,
You
it
piss.
looks like the day's getting later and later. Soon the golden rays of the sunset are shining against your house. The front door is closer now, but you still have some more steps to go. Step. 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 Now you're only 3 steps from the door. Step. The sun vanishes behind the trees, going down. Step. The stars begin twinkling in the sky above, and the moon shines its soft glow over everything around you. Step. You arrive at the front door. Reach out your hand, turn the doorknob, and open the door. Your house looks like it always does at nighttime, except you're the only one here now. You take off your shoes.
Show me your toes.
First the right shoe.
You're getting hung up on these toes.
That's what I feel like everybody in the fucking 1960s wants for some reason. They all feel extra kinky for some reason. They can't just be fucking regular people.
You can feel the floor
Yeah.
against your feet. You can smell the familiar aroma of your house.
This guy's trying to get real sensual, and I don't like it.
In its proper place.
Just it's a little odd.
You're going to walk quietly to your bedroom now. You come to the stairs and begin to walk up. You hold on to the banister as you go, letting your hand slide up. Step. 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 You reach the second floor hallway.
Why does he know what her house looks like?
Everything is in its
That's a good question. I didn't want to think about it too much, honestly.
Nobody else is here with you. You look to the right and you can see your bedroom door closed at the end of the hall. And you start walking nice and calmly towards it. You see the door coming closer with each step You can see the pink flower stickers that you put on it 2 years ago.
That is
And the
creepy information that you
small
shouldn't
sign
have.
reads Tiffany with the
So-
little bird in the corner. Step.
You want my guess?
I mean, like, they're in therapy or whatever this is. So, like, I could see him maybe having some information about certain things, but it seems like he has far more information about things that he
Very
shouldn't have.
in-depth knowledge, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you my thoughts after the interview's done.
The door opens, and you can see that your room looks just like it did the last you saw it. You see the colorful quilt on your bed. You see your small white dresser with all the stickers and scuff marks, just like always. Your stuffed animals are all resting by your purple toy box. You feel comfortable. You feel safe. You are alone.
You are alone was very aggressive
Walk
there.
into a room, and that's when you can see something.
Very,
that's
you know,
never been there before.
kind of odd.
Tell me what you see.
It's a door next to my window.
That's right. It's a door. What does the door look like, Tiffany?
It looks black. It has weird marks on it. The wood looks weird.
Walk to the door and open it.
I'm scared.
It doesn't matter if you're scared. You must open the door.
That doesn't sound like something a therapist would say.
Nope.
Good job, Tiffany. Now tell me what's on the other side of the door.
It's a small room. Somebody's in there.
No, Tiffany, you're alone.
No. There's someone here. He's facing away from me. He's standing and tall. He's very tall.
Tiffany, you are alone. Nobody else is there. Now tell me what else is in the room.
There's a TV. The screen is all fuzzy, and the tall man is watching it.
Tiffany, I want you to focus on removing the man from your mind. When I snap my fingers, he will be gone. You will be alone.
The man's shaking. His body is cracking.
Okay, Tiffany, I'm going to count down from 5. When I snap my fingers, you will return to the real world. 5. You're feeling more awake
He's
now.
turning around.
4. Everything around you is becoming hazy.
He's looking at me. He sees me.
3, Tiffany, you can feel the chair you're sitting in again. 2, everything around you fades to the blackness behind you. 1, full control of your body. 0, you're awake, Tiffany. You will return to reality now.
Okay. There was some... Yeah, I saw that weird lady at high hair.
Yeah, let me see. It's was it this way or was it?
It was...
It's hard to tell.
Yeah. You're kind of just digital surfing right now.
Yeah. Hold on. I was like right at the beginning. Yeah, that was Tiffany's face.
Oh, it's Tiffany. Okay. Is that her
When
dead
she was an
face?
adult. That
Okay.
yeah, I think so. We can. I mean, shit.
You're awake, Tiffany.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
I believe.
All right. Yeah. Hold on. Now I know. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
So
There's
that's
two
her
different.
normal face.
Yeah, there's two different.
That's her dead. Yeah. That's freaky.
Yeah, that's
So-
freaky.
My theory for who that person was, that was Dr. Bernard T. Hayes. That was the person responsible for the thought form manifester. And this would be one of his earliest experiments with creating a thought form without using a machine, by basically like hypnosis or the power of suggestion even.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my current working theory.
I could see that. Yeah.
So yeah, wonderful human being.
A little bit icky.
Oh yeah, we're back to the rat.
Gun Digest.
Those are normal books from the 80s and 90s. Also, this is definitely a prop rat, not a real rat.
Not real
Don't need you-
rats.
Don't want YouTube getting up in a tizzy.
Nothing's real. It's all a meme. It's fucking weird.
Oh yeah. He's just kind of snipping the dead little rat.
He's taking home some taxidermy.
Yeah. Some bootleg taxidermy.
Free real estate.
Hey, no one else seems to be doing it.
You're not wrong.
Just a little tape recorder tape.
You putting it? What?
He's just got that tape recorder on hand for this, just for this dead rat's tape.
Fair enough.
I have some very important information for you pertaining to the events you have been investigating. You must have questions regarding who I am, how I located you, and what reason I am contacting you. I won't be answering any of those questions. The law will be clear in due time. For now, I am simply offering you information. You can take it or leave it. It's impressive you remained alive for this long. But then again, you've gone to great lengths in the past in order to survive, haven't you? I'm going to tell you a story, Jim. A story.
The fuck is Jim?
This is to Jim Melgren.
Okay.
So it's to the investigator. And we're back at the morgue.
Come on, Tiffany. Hop on out.
Pop on out, Queen.
Pop that pussy for a real one. Oh, she trying. Oh.
And we can see her kind of in the corner right there.
It's true.
I think, like, yeah, the last few seconds are just that. I wanted to see if we could catch the end of the episode. And then we got, yeah. So, this whole episode we kind of had Jim Melgren finding that rat, and then we had Alexander Marsh just kind of being like, "Yeah, my wife, she's kind of dead now," and we kind of get some backstory into like here's the thing too, right? Not only now have we have confirmation in a way that possibly Tiffany was one of the first people that created a thought form, but also that means both Alexander and her had possibly been involved with a thought form experiment stuff.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
So it could very well have possibly been that both of them were responsible for the baby disappearing.
That's pretty creepy.
Yeah, it's some wild stuff.
Wait away.
And then we go on to tape 11, which is preparations for a guest.
Is this a finished series or an ongoing series?
This is an ongoing series. The most recent episode was tape 12 here, which is Waking Your Subconscious, which is going to be a really fun episode. And I want you to get a pen and paper for it.
Okay.
And I mean this genuinely because there's some really cool stuff that they have with it.
Quickly, can we go back to what you were watching down below?
We are not talking about my ASMR stuff. Just leave it as.
All right. Fair enough.
We're not deep diving. It's not sissy hypnosis stuff.
Okay. All right. Just regular old ASMR videos to fall asleep to.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Inside these walls, a schizophrenic's nightmare. They're in my walls. They're talking to me. They want to grab my balls.
Yeah. A little horrifying looking room already.
Looks like a nice little closet.
Looks like someone tried to do drywalling there and they slightly fucked it up.
Just a little bit. I do appreciate that YouTube decided, oh, you're watching analog horror? That means you need an ASMR video immediately afterwards. No, I don't, YouTube. Fuck off.
You gotta recollect your mental after this one, baby.
Yep. He's got like a little, neat little closet here with a piece of wood to trap whatever goes inside.
Hopefully not women.
Hopefully.
Played some soccer today, and my fucking thighs and calves are killing me.
Nice.
He's gonna die.
Soccer's nice.
Got one of my friends to possibly get into magic, so.
Hell yeah.
I corrupted another one, baby. Let's go.
That's what I like to hear.
I gave him his first card. I fucking bought an Aether Drift pack, and there was a pirate in it, so I gave it to him.
Ooh, nice.
He's a big old One Piece fan, so he's gonna build a fucking pirate deck.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. Is this from the rat?
No, this is his own like personal tape that he's got.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
So what we saw in this video was basically, I'm assuming this is from the perspective of Jim Melgren, right?
Okay.
And this is some like little closet room he has in his basement that doesn't look like a normal closet because there's the whole lock system on the outside of it.
Yeah, that looked like it was not a closet for sure.
The current working theory, due to like, and this is very just a working theory by like the community, is that that room is basically for him to try and manifest a thought form in it and trap it in the room.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
To see if he can do that. It makes sense, but like, there never really was like an indication that like the thought forms could be summoned by like crying on a cassette tape like that. But who knows?
I mean, yeah.
Now, ignore the ASMR. Pretend it's not there.
Okay, all right.
All right, so fucking this one is Waking Your Subconscious. This is the one that I was talking about would actually be kind of cool to have a paper and pencil for, which I actually do have a pen and paper right with me as well, because we're gonna take part in this experiment.
So I can
This
notepads.
Yeah.
I ain't got fucking paper near me. This is 2025. I don't got shit.
I have like an actual physical notepad that I've just been doodling on and stuff. So this video cassette is intended for the sole use of Charlotte Jean Melgren.
Okay.
So this is either like the wife or the daughter of Jim Melgren.
Okay.
This is going to be some interesting stuff. And then the unauthorized viewing tape, yada yada.
U.S. Department of the Army.
Yeah. 2 seconds. Because we're going to... Part of the TF system may result in the viewer achieving a heightened sensory state. This can cause the viewer to experience unexpected visual and auditory occurrences which have no discernible source.
That's what I need.
Oh yeah, dude, this is like tripping on acid, but without needing to do actual drugs.
I'm already like at the point where I think I may have like a mild case of schizophrenia, so it's just not going to help. But let's go.
Hell yeah, this is going to be great for you.
Yeah.
These occurrences may include, but are not limited to, transient moving shapes, unsettling shadow formations, vocal phenomena such as whispering, unidentifiable music that sounds distant or muffled, a feeling of a separate presence even while alone. This is literally just the symptoms of schizophrenia.
You're quite right. Yeah.
You will need the following equipment: the TF System Neurovisor and a workbook and writing utensil.
Alright. Let's fucking go. I'm ready to experience something that's gonna fuck me up.
Greetings, and welcome to the second video program in the Preconditional Protocols and Orientation video system for Unit 13. TF2, Waking Your Subconscious.
Yes, play Team Fortress 2.
Cassette has been
I love Team Fortress 2.
To utilize powerful psychological exercises, along with cutting-edge technology, and your own brain's neuroplasticity, to allow Unit 13 to access the deepest energy potential of your incredible mind. This will be required to increase the likelihood of prime-form cognigenesis. Before we begin, let's go over the required checklist to be sure you have everything in order, so that we won't end up with any negative or unexpected outcomes from this program. First on the checklist, ensure that you are alone and will not be disturbed for the entire duration of this program.
Oh, I'm gonna disturb you the whole fucking time.
Become distracted, as working with the brain in such a way is a very delicate process. Second, turn off all light sources, except for your television or monitor that you are using for this program. This aids tremendously in your brain's ability to focus, but it also can make you feel vulnerable or frightened, which are beneficial to this program achieving the desired results.
Done.
Hell yeah.
You would wait until nightfall to complete this part of the program. Third, ensure that your volume is turned up to a level where no outside or ambient noise is able to leak through your headset. This too helps with focus, but it also aids in those feelings of fear and vulnerability, which are where our deepest and most complex selves are rooted. Fourth, have your workbook open to the TF2 section and have your writing utensil nearby, as some exercises will require you to write. However, if for any reason you do not have your workbook, simply grab a regular notebook or some sheets of paper and write your name and TF2 at the top of each sheet you use.
All right, one sec. I'm gonna do this.
All right.
Junie, TF2 Scout Main. All right, there we go.
You will need to hand those into your program liaison, and they will take care of transferring the data from there. Once all of these conditions have been met, you're ready to continue to the next part. Now is the time to make sure that your neurovisor headset is correctly equipped and connected.
They didn't send us
If you
those
need
out,
any
so.
assistance,
I got mine on. It's all good.
Information regarding the neurovisor.
I'll just wear my
be sure
cock
to
ring
check
if you don't
the
mind.
section titled
No, yeah, you're
Connection
fine.
in your Unit 13 program handbook. This will be your final opportunity to pause playback for the rest of this tape. Pausing after this point will cause a disruption, which could interrupt the data being collected by your headset.
I didn't hear what he said, but
I didn't either.
Sounded. I think it sounded like carve the knife into your fucking skull.
It did sound like that. Yes.
Gradually turn red.
Actually, I wonder. We're gonna cheat. Hold on.
Like captions? Yeah.
Yeah.
Headset. Your screen is about to gradually turn red. Once it is completely red, the program has officially begun.
Oh, hold on.
Point of
Yeah, I don't think you
interrupt the data being collected.
Yeah, it sounds like carve the knife in your fucking skull.
Screen is about to
It didn't take
gradually
any
turn
captions,
red.
did it?
Once it is complete.
Yeah, the captions are automatic, I think.
Has officially begun, and the point of no return has been crossed. You have 10 seconds.
Penis. Let's go, baby.
Induction. Unlocking the gateway to the deeper corridors of your psyche.
Ooh.
Photosensitivity warning. Our first section, induction, contains bright flickering.
With episode warning, baby girl, baby boy.
Hell yeah.
Baby non-binary bean.
Close or shield your eyes and just listen. Once the tone in your headset changes, it will be safe to look at your screen again. Induction will begin in 5 seconds. Beginning induction. Please stare at your screen for 30 seconds.
This is a nice screen. Oh yeah, this is a... I swear I can see like the Amogus meme of it like gyrating its ass.
Complete.
I saw like a bridge in the middle of the screen. That was like really see. Like, I just kept like coming in, and I saw like a bridge in the center. I don't fucking know if I'm on drugs or something.
Hey, that's news to me. So maybe you're seeing something I don't. Preparing your mind for enhanced neuroplastic realignment.
This exercise will present you with 5 separate sets of words. Each set will contain 6 words. For each set, you will have 10 seconds to choose the one word out of the 6 that you feel doesn't fit with the others, and write it down in your workbook or on an appropriately labeled piece of paper. If you do not have your workbook, simply write the numbers 1 through 5 vertically on your paper and place your answers beside each corresponding number.
3,
now,
4, 5. Rope.
I also went rope. I would sure fucking hope it's a rope. Brain, heart, blood, lung, liver, kidney.
Probably blood? Because the rest are organs?
Yeah.
Hang on now.
Visible.
You can't just...
Actually, no. Hiding.
All you cherish will be remade.
Jesus Christ. Streaming, running, follow. Visible.
Visible?
Visible is probably the one I would go with. Visible or hiding.
Yeah.
One of those two. Visible.
Love contorts her flesh and bone.
It's like clitoris. Mangled, butchered, dismembered, improved.
Improved.
Who's that silly little guy in the back right? Silly little guy in the back right. Turn.
I just want to see what the words said for that brief moment. I don't see what guy you're talking about.
Fuck you.
What?
Fuck, there's no way you want to see a little fucking silly guy in it.
What are you talking about?
Alright, I'm being gaslit astronomically. Okay, continue.
You.
Yeah, it's gonna be you.
Where? Hold on. Okay. Where are you talking about? You see my mouse, right?
Yeah, to the right.
Where?
Right there.
Right there?
Yeah.
There's like a blue horizon there.
You don't see like a fucking creepy little dude with fingers that are long and shit?
No, I don't. What do you want about?
Alright, yeah, he's gaslighting me, chat. Let's keep going.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, that's crazy.
I would never do that to my friend.
Priming complete.
Ooh. This device has detected unauthorized alterations to the program content of this tape. Please stop playback immediately and return this cassette to your program liaison. Failure to adhere to this warning may result in undesired consequences and could compromise your psychological well-being. Additionally, we're going to go back for like 2 seconds. Because there was like, right before this.
Compliance is mandatory.
Right here. You know what that looks like? Oh,
fucking
even look at that.
Greylock
DIA recovered footage, Greylock project tunnel exploration, Paul Morelli. So this is actual footage of inside the mountain. This would have been Paul after like the point where he was like, I need to go down there, man.
Gotta go down. That's so crazy. Okay. You saw the footage was recovered and not brought back up by Paul.
Mm-hmm. Testing the way that you perceive and respond to certain stimuli.
This next section is a specialized variation of the Stroop test, which will measure multiple facets of your reaction to congruent and incongruent stimuli, while also examining how you deal with high stress, high anxiety situations. You will be shown a series of faces with emotional expressions, and the word for each emotion written on each face. The word could match the expression, like the word happy on a smiling face, or they might not match, like the word angry appearing on a sad face. You are about to begin the first testing phase of this section. This will be the easiest phase, with each subsequent phase becoming more and more difficult. Look directly at your screen and state your responses out loud.
Do you want to do this part? I'll let you like do what it's saying.
Okay.
You'll just say out loud. It's saying state out loud the expression of the face from what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Phase 1 testing begins in 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Beans on toast.
Oh, state the word and disregard the expression. Okay, so say the word.
Okay. Neutral. Happy. Sad. Angry. Scared. Neutral. Please state the word written on each face and disregard the expression. Yep. Sad. Happy. Neutral. Scared. Happy. Scared. Please state the expression shown on each face and disregard the word. He's kind of horny. He's happy. He's disappointed. He's scared. He's fucked up. He's neutral.
Yeah, absolutely.
Neutral, coming, sad, disappointed, happy, neutral, disappointed, neutral, sad, happy, neutral, happy. Okay, alright. Changed. There's some nice gums you got there. Doesn't look like there's any gingivitis in there.
Also, so just because we kind of... This is 1992.
Mm-hmm.
And status secured, sensors armed. This is
kennels.
like, looks like it's at a kennel, like a dog kennel.
Yep. Oh.
You saw that freaky thing.
Oh, yeah. Gonna get real quiet in that kennel.
Mm-hmm. Power outage.
Goofies. Give me them credentials.
Yeah, give me them credentials.
T. Erickson. Charlotte Milgren.
Mm-hmm. I think Charlotte's her daughter after what we saw earlier in the video.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, hello, this is Troy with Evervigil Security. Am I speaking with Charlotte Melgren?
Yes. What happened this time?
Miss Melgren, we've detected some unusual activity at Forever Friends kennels. Our system alerted us that kennel door 1 was open and then closed unexpectedly, followed by a power outage. Is it correct that your primary residence is the first unit at Forever Friends?
Yeah, but... Okay, so I'm not the one who got the security system. It was my dad. So I don't know if there's...
Okay, daughter.
Whatever, but you guys have called me in the middle of the night like 5 times in the past couple of weeks, and it's all turned out to be false alarms. Every time.
I'm so sorry about that, ma'am. I can take a look into why that might be happening if you'd like, but first I need to be sure that you're in a safe situation. Are you currently alone?
Yeah, it's just me. But I'm looking out the window right now, and everything seems fine. I mean, the power's out, but it literally goes out all the time over there, so I'm just gonna go flip the breaker.
Ms. Melgren, we strongly advise against going outside or into the kennels, especially with the power outage. We can call to have a police officer dispatched, and they can make sure it's safe before you...
Wait, hold on. Is there any way we don't have to do that? I have to be up at 6, and the last time it took them over an hour to get here. For nothing. Please.
What kind of fucking place take an hour?
Like I said, this has happened a ton of times, and plus the dogs aren't even barking. If someone was in there, they'd be going crazy by now.
Ma'am, I could get in a lot of trouble if anything happened, and I didn't call anyone. It's company policy.
How about this? I'll keep you on the phone while I go, okay? I'll switch to my cordless and everything. If anything happens at all, you can call the police.
Miss Milgren.
I will even grab my flashlight. Please. I have a lot going on tomorrow, and I really just want to get back to sleep.
Just let me at least check tonight's footage to make sure everything looks okay first, all right?
Yeah, of course. Go for it.
Okay. Let me see here.
Let's see if he sees big old creepy fucking skinless monster going through.
Okay, I'm getting an error. It's not letting me review it.
Well, I can just head over really quick. Like, real quick.
Well, there's no motion alert in tonight's logs, so... Okay, just please be quick and safe.
Thank you. Seriously, I'm gonna go throw some clothes on and, grab the cordless, okay?
Yeah, all right. I'll look into the false alarms you mentioned and see if I can figure out what's going on with that.
Okay. Be right back.
It's a really cool, setup, even if it is,
It honestly is. Once from like a month ago. File co-opted. What away.
Okay, on the cordless. Got my flashlight. Still there?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ooh, you see that?
Yup.
Right across the kennels. So
Spider-Man.
Don't like that.
Motherfucker on the phone did not see that.
Nope. But I think he sees that.
Oh. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. What a way. So scary. Is that from this today or is that a couple days ago?
That would be a couple days ago. To be fair, if I saw some giant skinless man, I'd freak the fuck out.
I'm inside.
Yeah.
And yep, the power is definitely out. Okay, I'm just gonna go check on the dogs real quick on my way to the basement. But everything seems fine.
I'm really not sure this is a good idea, Miss Milgren. Listen, something's wrong with the recordings I'm seeing of your home.
What do you mean wrong?
Honestly, I'm not sure exactly what I'm looking at here. It seems like the camera's glitched out or something, but the previous calls you've been getting, they weren't false alarms. Yeah, again, I'm not sure what's going on here, but something's been stalking around your property for a while now. I'm not sure how the previous people who called you didn't notice.
Okay, something like what? An animal or?
No, well, I don't know actually. I just think you should go back to your house, okay? Please.
Okay, yeah, you win. Let me just make sure that the dogs are okay, and I'll head back over. They're just right here.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna try to look over tonight's footage again, just in case it's decided to work.
Okay. Hi, babies. Hi, Mama.
What's wrong?
I don't know. You okay, buddy?
Charlotte? What's going on?
The dogs aren't moving. They're all just standing here.
Well, it's late, so maybe they're just tired or something. But let's just get you back.
That's not it. They're just standing here, not moving. Like, at all. Like, not even their eyes. It's like... Oh my god, it's like they're fucking dead, but they're not.
What the fuck?
What?
Miss Milgren, you need to get out of there and return to your house immediately. I'm sending your information to the police right now.
What's going on?
Get the hell out of the kennel,
okay,
now!
Fuck, I'm leaving!
What was that? Are you okay? Charlotte, are you okay?
It ripped my flashlight.
Charlotte?
It ripped my flashlight. It's gone. It's gone. Something ripped it out of my can't. I can't see anything. Please fucking help me, please. Something's in here. Wait.
Okay, Charlotte, I've sent your information to the North Adams PD, okay? They responded that an officer will be there in 3 minutes. If you can find your way out. Charlotte, listen, you need to try your best to be calm and just listen to me, okay? Can you find your way out?
I'm trying.
This is haunting.
It really fucking is. It's actually really good, though.
Yeah.
Charlotte, you're gonna be okay. Just listen to me right now. Feel along the wall until you get to a door or a window, okay? Do it right now, nice and quick, all right?
Please, Jesus, please, oh God, please. This doesn't make any sense. It's like a totally different fucking building.
The door's gone.
What?
There's no windows.
The door's gone.
That's not a door any. Oh.
Just keep going. Stay focused. There must be something.
I'm trying.
Oh, that's fucking crazy. Why do you sound like fucking Scooby-Doo?
Kinda.
Way out, Charlotte.
Rubber Raggy.
Anything distract you. Great job, Charlotte.
Okay, I'm out and the door's locked.
Okay, very good, Charlotte. You're doing great. I need you to tell me what room you're in so I can inform the officer. Are you able to see now, even just a little?
Yeah, I can't see anything, no. It makes no sense. Nothing is making sense. I have no clue where I am. It's so dark. I can't tell if it's really this dark or if I'm
Breathe, Charlotte. Breathe. You need to try and stay as calm as you possibly can. Listen, if it's that dark, whatever's in there probably can't see you either, okay? So it's important that we stay very quiet until the police arrive. Very quiet.
Okay.
Okay, good. Stay right where you are. Keep your back against the wall. All right, the officer's just down the road right now. You're going to be okay. Now listen, I'm going to stop talking so we can be completely quiet. But no, I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere until you're safe.
Thank you.
Oh, the door's back.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I should have listened to you.
It's all okay. We're going to get you out of there. Now, no more talking.
Bro's got indigestion.
Sounds like it.
The fuck's the popo at?
That's a very good question. It's been at least 3 minutes.
Right down the road, by the way.
I think my skin is moving.
That's a fucking haunting last words.
Oh, absolutely.
An important test. This test is made up of 5 statements. You will check true or false beside the corresponding number for each statement in your workbook. If you do not have your workbook, simply write 1 through 5 vertically on a piece of paper and write T or F beside each number. You will have 5 seconds to respond to each statement. Your test begins.
I got my notebook.
Same.
Statement number 1. This video system is physically changing your brain.
False.
Correct. Correct that it's false.
Oh.
Well.
This video system leverages the principles of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections. Through these specific audio-visual stimuli and cognitive exercises, it's influencing specific neural pathways in your brain, thereby physically altering the structure and function of your brain in response to this experience. Statement number 2. Only a very small percentage of people will never betray their moral values, no matter the situation.
That's probably true. Oh?
I'm like, fucking scream. I'm actually gonna fucking scream.
Under the right circumstances, such as intense peer pressure, survival situations, or psychological manipulation, it's proven that anyone can be made to betray even the strongest attachments to moral values.
Oh, I misunderstood the question, I think.
Number 3. Through your conscious
happens.
mind, you make your own decisions.
True.
No, false. I don't make any of my own decisions. I'm a puppet.
I make my own decisions. Oh, well, I guess you're a puppet.
I'm a little puppet boy.
A large portion of human decision-making occurs at an unconscious level. The conscious mind rationalizes these decisions after the fact, making the person believe they made a deliberate choice. Choice is an illusion. Statement number 4. We all have immoral thoughts and desires, but it's critical to focus our energy on the positive aspects of ourselves so that we can be better people.
Absolutely true.
Yeah, I can't just piss myself all the time.
Yeah,
be a better person.
Gotta get up.
Shut
what
the
you mean
fuck
false?
up.
The darkest aspects of your mind are part of a larger psychological entity that resides deep within your unconscious. This shadow entity cannot be reasoned with. It cannot be ignored. You cannot subdue it, lock it away, or eliminate it.
Try me. Watch, I can do it. I'm built different.
Me, bitch. Gonna jork you.
Stronger, darker, and more dangerous.
Filled with cum.
Statement number 5. Opening the door to your shadow psyche and embracing your darkest urges as a part of yourself is the only way to live a fulfilling life.
False. I refuse.
Alright, you keep being a little piss baby. Open the black door.
Testing complete.
Activation. They're gonna say like a bunch of different buzzwords to see if you like go on a CIA sleeper agent activation.
Shit. I might.
What you are about to experience has been carefully constructed in combination with previous exercises to create a connection point between your conscious and unconscious mind. This is our final section of this tape. Please watch and listen very closely. Do not look away or shield your eyes for any reason.
Won't be a little pussy, it's okay.
Please remember, your fear and vulnerability are essential components to this process. Activation of the subliminal bridge will begin in
I'm hearing noises outside my door and I'm like, what the fuck? It's a bright red light.
So far I'm comfortable. Okay. Oh, I like that. It's pretty.
Yeah.
Go be the penis. That kind of looks like a penis.
Sure, yeah, maybe.
Okay. They're just big squiggles. It's like Hiroshima in 1945 from a far right angle.
Possibly, yeah. Not facing directly.
Yeah. Well, there's a heart exploding
That's
or
a
a
skull.
nose or something. Yeah.
That's just a greasy man.
Really greasy man. He's just Italian. Oh, that's my dad. That guy's just my dad. I don't know why you guys get a picture of him for the fucking little test. Does this guy have giant earlobes?
He does, yeah. It's kind of weird.
Looking into my soul.
Yeah. The deepest recesses of my soul.
Ooh, we're in a park. No, we're just middle of nowhere.
Looks like the off, like a back road or something.
Yeah.
That looks like it's in someone's shower.
Yeah, it looks like they're being stalked from inside their shower. The cat has decided to join me.
Oh, lovely.
Don't open the door, you little bitch. It's me. I was looking for titties. Sorry. My bad.
Can't help it. You know, the call to titty.
Absolutely. Call to arms is nothing compared to the call to titty. It just looks like a fucking 1990s hip-hop video.
Yeah.
It looks like a bunch of people from fucking The Fresh Prince were
This is like
doing some cool shit.
old NSYNC videos.
True. Oh my god, we're in the solar system.
The universe expanding and contracting.
It's buzzing.
Earth. Mountains.
Something like that. Syphilis at the end there, like that. Boom, 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 boom. More anemones? Very flower child-esque.
Or like funguses.
Is this an LSD experience?
I'm not sure.
It seems like it would be. That's a woman. That's scary.
Women are scary.
Yeah.
Women
you guys
are
like
powerful.
women or are women? I'm scared of you. I'm sorry. I am he, and we are she, and she and all are all together. I'm the Eggman, you're the Eggman. Let's all jork our peanuts. My brain is altered. Ooh. What you doing there, little kitty? You're definitely a little kitty and not like E.T. with legs.
Yeah, not E.T. with long ass fucking legs and gangly limbs to rip me to shreds.
Wouldn't be that.
Tunnel.
Where's the tunnel taking me besides the tunnel again?
They warned me about the light at the end of the tunnel, but I didn't think it would repeat.
That's true.
Activation complete.
I'm so activated.
I am very much activated right now.
Kennels are empty too. Puppy said she had dogs here.
I think this is body cam footage.
Sounds about right.
Okay, well,
Proceeding to the basement.
Yep, shooting the basement. I'll piss. Feels like my skin's moving. Feels like my skin's moving.
Yeah. Perfectly normal thing to feel.
Yeah, I like how he looks at the fucking floor instead of like anything useful.
Kind of a odd choice.
There's no dead dogs here. There's only goats. You silly dog. You little goose, you.
What the fuck's that smell?
My piss. I had. What's that stuff that makes your piss smell? Fuck. I can't think of words.
Everything smells like piss and ammonia.
What's that vegetable that makes your piss smelly?
Asparagus.
Yeah, asparagus. I don't eat asparagus, but for this joke I do.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm eating all the asparagus.
I want my piss to be extra smelly in case any robbers try to fucking break in at night and I can piss them in my mouth. Well, think she might be fine. Thanks for helping, officer. The fuck?
What would you do as a cop in that situation?
I got the fucking
when
gat.
You see a female dog flesh mound like that.
I shoot both the dogs, and then I call for fucking ambulances.
Waking your subconscious video cassette. Please allow your brain to rest for at least 12 hours before continuing this video system. Once you have rested and you are ready, enter the cassette labeled TF3, The Shadow, Communion and Assimilation. This is
Yeah. So that was tape 12. We saw some very, very interesting stuff there.
That was pretty fucking intense.
I will say one of the fun things was the test that they talked about. The Stroop test is actually a actual psychological test that they do like experiment. It's to show like development in kids as well, to see like the delay between their development, like between like recognizing something and being able to like associate it.
Okay.
So that's why, like, traditionally, what they would do, what they would be like, it wouldn't just be like the faces. This is one of the experiments that's like, because of how like you would associate a face with like a different word. It like is to break apart what you would assume a normal, like a happy face would look like if you saw another word on it. What normally the test is it would be like, oh, it says the word purple, but the color of the word is green, and they want you to either say the actual color or the word itself.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. It's a really interesting test. I don't like how they did. I mean, I like how they did this for the sake of like the series, but I don't like it because that's horrifying to me, seeing those faces like that.
It is horrifying. I did really enjoy the little skit at the end there. That was fantastic.
Oh yeah, no, the like the dog meat monster hybrid. Like we'll go back to that since we're pausing.
Yeah.
Look at that. That looks like pure practical effects. That is horrifying.
Yeah, it is fantastic.
I love that. That is like straight out of John Carpenter's The Thing.
True. I fuck with that heavy. It's also just good storytelling and stuff with the way you could watch on the cameras and stuff, on the security cameras and stuff. But the what the fuck do you call them? It's not like a reporter, but what are they?
Yeah, like there's a lot of different media that they use for the analog medium like this.
Yeah.
Using security cameras and stuff, using the like the computer screen view, using like an actual tape, like the whole, oh yeah, you're doing a test on the tape. It's really cool.
I do fuck with that.
I was curious if we could find when the next tape is coming out.
Is it posted anywhere or anything like that?
No. So like the creator of Greylock doesn't exactly post a whole heck of a lot.
Yeah.
In fact, the only thing he's said recently was that like, oh yeah, it's in production, guys.
Sick. Well, at least we know it's in production. We'll get it eventually.
Yeah.
All right,
Eventually.
Well, any final thoughts you want to talk about?
I mean, I absolutely love analog horror stuff. This is probably one of the, I would say this would be like on the Mount Rushmore of like analog horror stuff, just because of how well it strings it along, the like all the effects that they do for this. It is just a very good combination of so many good facets that I think it's a beautiful project, and I can't wait to see more.
That's fair. I mean, it was a good time for me. This is my first deep dive into analog horror. If I didn't mention that, I think I did in the first episode at least. But
yeah,
Janine's taking the reins. We're learning some cool shit. We're finding some cool shit out and experiencing something new.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a lot of fun.
I'm happy to have you here for it. It's a lot of fun.
I'm sure we'll jork it to the next fucking tape whenever we get a chance to.
Oh yeah, eventually. Because let's see, when did this tape come out? This tape came out about a year, January 30th. It's been over a year now since this tape came out.
He's producing.
So they're making it, but like I'm getting impatient. I want more. I do have other series that if like later on we decide we want to talk about and cover, I have plenty more series that we can cover. Some other like interesting ones.
Hell yeah. We'll be back next time. We have some more fucking things to do.
Mm-hmm.
We love you. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
Good night, y'all.